Hey, what up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Wine and Words of Encouragement. It's been a minute since I've said that, and I'm not coming back. This is just an impromptu one. I was having a great conversation this weekend with somebody, and it has nothing to do with this person, by the way. This is not me talking about this person at all. It's just the conversation had my mind going after our conversation, and I wanted to elaborate and get really quickly deeper on the subject, and then let you guys go on your merry Monday way. So, just gonna get into this wine really quick. Today we are talking about. Oh yeah, and there's gonna be a costume change, by the way, because I was walking around with the kid when I decided to record the words of the day, and so now I'm doing the wine stuff, and I'll fix it in editing. So anyway, today we're talking about the Revelation by Goose Ridge. This is coming out of Washington State, and nice little rosé. Perfect day for rosé, in my opinion. This is the label. It's kind of a really dope label, in my opinion. Look at this, the artwork on the front. All right, let's get into another nose. Perfectly ripe strawberry there. I'm getting a little bit of like a lime spritz. Beautiful kiwi here. I'm getting a bit of cantaloupe too. There's a little secondary of like a little spritz of white pepper. Let's go ahead and taste and see if everything's translating. Oh, absolutely delicious. Lush strawberry and kiwi up front. As it gets into the mid palate, you get a little bit more of like that melon kick pops in really quick and then goes away. And on the finish, you get this like nice lime edge around the backside of your tongue. Beautiful. Also a little bit of that white pepper hits on the backside too. I really highly recommend this wine. This is delicious. Perfect porch pounder, perfect for the summer, perfect for like a nice little fresh salad. Just definitely, if you get your hands on this wine, go ahead and get it. Oh, by the way, the vintage is on this. It is 2022. So a little bit older, but still delicious rosé. So let's get into the words. This is what I'm walking with today. We're just taking our daily walk. And I did wine and words of encouragement for such a long time that every once in a while I'll still get a word in my head, and I kind of want to elaborate on that. So let's do a little kind of random wine and words of encouragement episode really quick as I'm walking. I've always believed that when you're younger, one of the more important things to have is parameters, something that kind of keeps you from going too far, like having rules, having like lines in the sand that kind of, and also because of that, I think that helps kids to be a little bit more decisive in your decision making is really good, because like as a kid we're all over the place, so the fact that you're able to make decisions and you're more decisive as a kid, that's really cool. I think as you grow up, that has to change. I think the more information you get, the more you have to kind of curate your decisions to the knowledge that you're taking in. Being stubborn and saying, nah, I just feel like this is the way to go, even with the information being out there, is lazy to me. I feel like we should always be trying to evolve and become better people. And I think you stunt your growth when you're just extremely black and white about things, not allowing nuance or more information to come in to better yourself. Stunts your growth, in my opinion. One thing I've always heard and said occasionally is that the older I get, the more set in my ways I get. I think that has to be turned on its head nowadays. I think the older I get, the more I have to understand that the world is evolving, and not that I have to evolve with it, but at least I need to take in the information to figure out what side of an issue I lie in. And I'm talking about the information and the actual facts of whatever is in front of you. I feel like when you're younger, there's less fear of consequences, there's less fear of things, but the older you get, the more you've failed, or the more you've made mistakes, the more you've seen mistakes made, that we start to live in fear and start to try to protect ourselves from failing. And so a lot of times these very strict rigid lines of how we should be I believe it definitely hinders growth because we're living in fear of change. And you shouldn't be in fear of change. You should understand that even when you make mistakes, those are new times, these are new occasions to learn from something. They're definitely like not about failing, but more about learning something so that you can move better in the future. Never stop learning. I feel like when you make statements as you get older that I never changed, like I'm still my true self, this is who I always have been. I think you have to look at yourself and be like, so was the years that got you to this place, were they a waste of time? Did you just waste a bunch of years being the same person that you've always been? I think that's not good. So that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully I'll get back to doing some of this down the road. Till next time, cheers.